Stay strong.
Stay safe.
Stay safe. Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Stay safe, everyone.
Stay together.
Stay hydrated. Stay strong. Stay safe. Stay at home. Stay at home, yeah? Stay at home.
くれぐれもお体をお大事に。
Good evening. Welcome back to iClub by IK Academy. For those who first heard about IK, IK stands for Integrating Knowledge. We are a technical training provider. We train, we integrate. We help technical professionals across the world to integrate what they have learned into their professional and personal lives. This is important because we believe that the correct technical know-how can save lives. All it takes is just the push of a wrong button. Neutrality is our priority. Rest assured that we are totally brand neutral with a strict focus on education, because we know your next course of decisions depends on it. Drawing from decades of experience, our network of industry experts will bring practical wisdom to solutions. No textbooks, only experiences. At IK Academy, we believe learning is a lifelong process and Go Technical is what we emphasize. IK Evening Talk that you're watching now is part of the Learn with IK Live series organized by iClub by IK community page in Facebook. This community page is a platform of a free learning resources where we will share articles, industry updates, networking, and some inspirational talk like what we are doing tonight. So please help to hit the like button, follow us, and help to share this out so that more can be benefited from it too. Also, please help to comment hashtag IK Academy as an encouragement to us. For most young adults, especially those in the mid-20s, life after graduation may be perplexing and sometimes overwhelming. However, this can be an opportunity to discover a more thrilling phase in our life where we can shape our own future. In this edition of the Inside Story, Miss Fadlina, a fresh graduate, will share her story with us about her life's journey after graduation in 2021. Let's welcome Miss Fadlina Adlin. Hi, Lina.
Hi, Emeline.
Hi, Lina. It's good to have you
Everyone.
here with us today. Dah
Thank
makan?
you.
Had your
Sudah.
dinner already?
Yes, I just had my
Right.
dinner.
Oh, that's good. By the way, can I still wish you Selamat Hari Raya Haji? Is there any
Yes,
belated?
thank you.
Right. Lina,
Thank
do you want
you.
to, to start by sharing with us a little bit about your background? Where are you from?
Okay. First of all, thank you for IK for inviting me this night. And thank you for all that are watching right now. So basically, I introduce myself. So my name is Fadlina Adlin binti Muhammad Syahruddin. So usually people call me Fadlina. So please call me Fadlina. And then I was raised up in Seremban, Negeri Sembilan. So I was born there, and then from primary to secondary school, and until I ended my high school, I continue my studies in matriculation, also in Negeri Sembilan. So basically, it's still in the Negeri Sembilan, but not Seremban, but still in the same state. But then after I done my matriculation, I try to step up out of my state.
Your
So
comfort zone.
yes. So I go to Penang in USM. Yes.
Right.
So that is how roughly
So
my
for those who have
background.
never been to Negeri Sembilan, perhaps some of our audience are actually not from Malaysia. Do you have any good introduction about Negeri Sembilan? When we go to Negeri Sembilan, what are we supposed to visit? Where are we supposed to visit? What are we supposed to eat?
Okay.
Maybe a little bit.
So basically what I can say Negeri Sembilan, more specific to Seremban. Basically Seremban have nothing much, but it's more to like very convenient place to stay, like very peaceful. But then for the people outside to come Negeri Sembilan, I would suggest to go to Port Dickson. Yeah, the beach you can see. Yes.
Yeah, the beautiful beach, right?
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah. So you mentioned that you graduated from USM Penang, right?
Yes.
What were you majoring in, Lina?
Oh, okay. During my time in USM, so my major is I took in bachelor degree in environment technology.
Environment technology. Why environment technology? You have this dream since you are young?
Oh, because actually that is not like what I'm really aim for. But then during my matriculation time, I start to find what I want to pursue in my degree. So basically I can say that most of the reason why I take environment, that is because my father would suggest to me. So that's why I tried to find it online, and then I saw that the course is quite interesting.
Right.
Because at that time I still like I love science,
Mhm.
but I don't know what specific that I really want to pursue.
Right.
So
Did you
basically,
ask
I
your
can
father
say,
why? Is it his dream,
yeah,
or he's working in environment as well?
yeah, because I can say that actually he's not from environment,
Mhm.
but then when he start working, he can say that the environment is a course that not really familiar to us.
Mhm.
So in Malaysia, we start to go into environment. So that's
Mhm.
why he said that maybe the opportunity is more.
Right.
And
He see the
then
potential there.
yes. And
Mhm.
then at that time, I feel like, oh, okay, I try to look on the syllabus and I think I can go. So yeah, so I did
Right.
my degree in
So do
environmental.
you face any difficulties when you are doing your degrees? Was it a smooth one?
I think for me, it's a smooth one
Mhm.
because I can say that I start to like that course.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then I can say that maybe myself is just like I can try to love on that thing.
Mhm.
So for me, it's just like a normal situation for me, and
Wow. So
not
it's a very
really.
smooth journey
Yeah.
for you.
Yes, I can say like that.
For thank God. How's your uni life, and what do you enjoy most during your uni time?
Oh, during my time
Mhm.
in my uni,
Mhm.
I feel blessed because at that time I started to think on what I really love to do.
Mhm.
So at that time, I feel like I am a person that I'm not only focused on academic,
Mhm.
but I want to to have some adventure, and
Mhm.
then I want to know somebody else from another school, another
Mhm.
faculty.
Mhm.
So I joined in MPP
Mhm.
during my uni time. So
Mhm.
I spend most of my time on the event. Yeah, so I
Right.
can say that I really enjoy, and I found a lot of really wonderful people there.
So
Met
you are
some
basically a very active person.
I can say not really active if I want to compare to another person,
Mm.
but I can say maybe in my own perspective, I
Mhm.
can see that I am more active during my school time and also matriculation.
So how do you
Yeah.
balance up your time, like you take up activities and also studying? You think that will it actually impact on your time management, or you manage it very well, pretty well?
Oh, okay. I can see that I spend my academic stuff uh from morning until like evening until 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, 8 p.m. we start on the meeting of the MPP or maybe some event in the at the night.
Mm-hmm.
So I try my best to do the assignment and also the maybe some academic stuff
Right.
in the evening.
You just join for the sake of, to fill up your time, or you already see some potential and you are trying to train yourself on certain things except academic.
Oh, honestly, I can say that I I start to feel like I'm not really, how to say, I feel like I want to do something that I love.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
because during matriculation time, my time is very packed on the academic only.
Right.
So at that time, I feel like I'm not really happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why in the university, we can say that our time more flexible, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to make
Maximize it.
myself, yes, and then I want to find something in myself that I actually love to do that. So
Right.
I challenge myself to enter the MPP.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel happy with my own choice.
You feel you have more purpose, is it? More fulfillment, is it? Rather than just
Yes,
academic, just
yes,
studying.
yes, I can say like that.
Right. So
True.
during the semester break, what
Mhm.
will you normally do? Will you, go get a part-time job, or you will stay home, rest?
Oh, so basically for the semester break, right? We have two type. I mean, the gap is like 3 weeks, and another gap is like can reach 3 months or 2 months. So for the 2 months, I still remember I had a part-time job at my home. And then, but I think it's only like once like that, because after that, I usually have with my MPP things, we go
You're more
for the
busy with
camp.
activity.
Yes, we go for the camp, something
Right,
like that.
right.
Mm.
So when you actually do part-time, is it for the purpose of earning money? You need that money, or it's just to fill up times, or what was the purpose? Why don't you just stay at home, just relax? What makes you decide to take a part-time job?
I think at that time I want that money, but that time I still not really good in the money management. So I think at that time when I get the money, it's just for that time. But
So
yeah,
for your spending that time.
yes.
And you graduated in 2021, is it, Lina?
Yes.
During the pandemic.
Yes.
Were you worried that time that, if I come out, should I pursue my study? Should I come out at this at this scenario to get a job? Is it difficult? What was in your mind? What crossed your mind that time?
Yeah, because at that time I feel like I'm not sure whether I have to continue study or go to work, because we have like different what we focus on, right? So like some people are really determined to not continue study because
Right.
they already feel like FYP is really hard or something like that, right? So for me, I think I still can negotiate on the study part. So at that time, maybe I'm not focused on the continuous study, because I want to continue study not by using my own money.
You
So
have that view that you want to get a scholarship or somebody sponsor. You don't want to pay.
Because during the degree we have spent the money, right?
Belum habis bayar lagi juga, right? That time.
Betul.
So you are still waiting for, praying that if, let's say, God opens door, it have to be sponsored or somebody give it, like sponsor or scholarship, right?
Yes, because I can see that it's not impossible, because at that time I saw some of my friends like having scholar. So that time I start to look at what they're sitting.
So you decide your path, you want to go for career. So that is where you start sending out resumes. Am I right?
Yes.
Did you face difficulties sending out resumes, going for interviews during the pandemic season? Is it very difficult for you to get a job?
That time I'm not feel that way, because I think because at that time I graduated on April, in April. Because in April is just like not really serious on the PKP, like in September.
Right.
Because my degree is 3.5 years. Yeah.
So you come out just right before the serious time.
Yes.
Right. So it's not difficult for you to get a job also. Sounds like very smooth also, right? A lot of people is going to envy you, Lina. You have a very smooth life.
No.
Thank God for his blessing. Lina, now that you have started working, did it turn out to be the same like what you're expecting in the corporate world, the working world, like in university? Sometimes, right, we do have daydream thinking, wow, the office should be like that, when I go to work. Does it turn out to be the same like in your imagination?
Yeah, I can say it's a little bit different, because when I was internship, I intern at a different place, and when I'm working at a different place. So some of my thinking maybe have a memory on my internship place, or maybe we have some another expectation or something like that. And then when I come to work, and I come to work in April, so the PKP things is on July, August, September. Yeah, so at that time, like my batch of course like feel like really shocked, because we just want to start the working, right? And then suddenly it happened. So yeah, I think it's
So
not
how do
the
you
same.
overcome that when you come to know about it? You just accept it?
Yes, I just accept it because for me, I take all this as a something that I have to face it, either I want it or I don't want, because I believe that everything that we want to achieve something, right? We have to face the
Oh,
difficulty.
true.
Yes, so I think maybe that is my time, because
Right.
maybe during my time on studying, my life is smooth, right?
Yep.
So maybe the challenge start after
No,
working.
you are a
Yeah.
very positive person by nature, right, Lina? I think you are, right? So
Yes, because
I believe your life will still be smooth. It will still be smooth. You will find the good things of every scenario.
I try to.
Lina, I understand that you're currently working as a sales engineer. Am I right? Yeah.
Yes.
Do you want to share a little bit about your job scope? Can you?
Oh, yes. Okay. So basically, um, so for those who are watching, and if you guys, so basically what we for becoming the engineer. But if you are really interested on the sales, you can be a sales engineer. So you don't have to think that sales only for the person that is from the business study background, because sales engineer means that you use your knowledge in your degree but for the sales purpose. So I can see like a lot of agency right now open the opportunity like that. So yeah.
Does it come to the sales target? I'm just curious. Does it come to the sales target as well?
Yes, we have the sales target. So we will see lah on how our performance, right? Whether it
Yeah.
achieve or not.
So
Oh,
what?
so
Yeah,
so
yeah.
what I do, right? Okay. So so as me, I am from environmental background. So what I do is I call the client and then I introduce our company. So if they are interested to hear and some more, I make an appointment with them, and then I meet them, the client, and then I introduce our services, and then they will request for the quotation. So I will ask the procurement for the quotation. So basically, I can say I learn like many things that I don't learn during the degree for now, because I know on the quotation, the delivery order, for the PO, purchase order, something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Lina, I'm just curious what make you goes into sales, I don't know, like my friends, right? Those are engineers. I think that they are the more quiet type of people that like to work silently only with machines, with computer. Is it in your blood that you like to talk, you like to communicate, or you just somehow just got into it for no reason?
Oh, because actually, during PKP, right, we are having the work from home, sorry, WFH, right? Work
Correct.
from home. Yeah. So at that time, I start to feel like I'm really feel, I don't know, something is missing from me, because staying at home, I'm not really communicate with people, right? So I feel like this is not me. And then when I flash back on my degree time, I think I'm more interested into the discussion with my friends. So I can say that I'm more preferring if I
Liars
having a
with people.
discussion. Yes, I meet people. So at that time, I see myself as that. Yes, and then I make a decision. I think this is the path that I should try. Yes, and then when I try to meet client, I feel I'm happy. Yeah, and then I guess I'm also happy when I see some of juniors that I can see that they are more active than me. I mean, I can see that they I mean, they are more active, like love to talk, and then I can see that they are searching for work as sales engineer too. So I feel like, oh, okay.
You want to try, but then with the target that comes into sales, it does not give you any stress. You don't feel stressed, you know, like I'm scared I can't hit my target, or it never crossed your mind always hit your target.
No. At first it scared me, but I'm just trying, and also our management know that I still a fresh grad one, so I just try my best to get it.
But at
Yeah.
the end, after you try, it's not that hard, right? It's not as hard as you think. And if you enjoy it, I think you can do it very well, isn't it?
Yes.
Did you take up any sub paper on marketing or sales during your, you know, can you choose any paper like this in your environmental study?
Oh, actually, during in USM, we have the minor. So my major is environment, but at that time I don't know that I interested in the business study, so I don't take the minor. So actually we can, so we can like major in environment, minor in psychology, example, or management, but I don't take it. So I just have the basic on the entrepreneur thing, just the basic university subject. Yes.
So do you
I
have
don't
any advice for those who are actually studying now? You advise them to take up a minor on soft skill?
Yes, I can say that what I can say that to all of you, that maybe you can see that I'm taking a different path on my career, but maybe it's just my time that I am little bit lucky because I have a little bit time on the PKP things, work from home, so I have a time to think about it. So I would advise to you, my junior, for you that still in the first year, if you have the opportunity that you can choose your minor, I guess it just more right decision you should do if you know what you are interested on, because I can see that some of juniors, like they are in science background, but they still love to do arts, so that they are taking arts as a minor. So I can say that,
so you open more doors for yourself and create more opportunities, right?
Yes.
Good advice. Thank you very much. Lina, when you're actually working in sales, because the word sales come first, right? Sales engineer. So do you feel it's a waste? You know, like I studied environmental, but I just use a little bit, but I'm doing sales as a core. Do you feel that way? Or your friends, you know, like, why you study so much and then you're doing sales? When they see the word sales, they already jump that this is sales. Do you feel that it's a waste of your study?
I can say that maybe some of people will feel it is a waste, and because of that, maybe some people want to try something new, but they are not going to continue because they have that kind of thinking, something like that. But for me, I think it's not a waste, because everything that you learn, like from before undergrad, like in the high school, it will shape you on something. Yes, it's not like to just in your career, but something in your change in your mindset, or like maybe you are more aware on something that people in your department don't know, but you know. I think of something like that.
Very good. Yes. What we learn is never a waste, right? It's always in us, and it shape how we, you know, either we practice it or we don't practice. Even now, I think you are practicing some of your environmental knowledge. It's just in a different way, not so technical way only, right?
Yes, true.
Yeah. So does your family support your, you know, your career decision? That time when you say I want to be, you know, maybe they don't have time to actually listen you elaborate, but the moment you say sales, did they actually, you know, supported you?
I can say maybe at first they feel like doubtful, or feel like maybe feel betul ke kan, macam a bit pelik sikit lah because I'm not from that background, right?
Correct.
Then I guess time by time when I share my stories, and maybe they are looking on my personality, like I'm share with them, so they start to like, okay, so I feel like my parents are supporting me on whatever I want. Yes.
So do you
Yang
have
yang penting I'm happy with that.
yeah. So how many of you in the family, Lina?
Oh, in my siblings, I am the eldest.
You're the
From
eldest.
5.
Right. So do you have any words for your parents who love you so much? Since you're alive now, maybe they are watching.
I would say thank you so much for belief in me, and also like support on what the decision I want. Maybe before this I don't have any ideas on what I do, but I really before I take my bachelor, maybe at that time I just follow on what my dad recommend for me. But I really feel grateful because of that I start to know what I really want and start to think what I really want to do in my life. So yeah, I feel grateful on whatever happened. So thank you so much. Yeah.
Right. Lina, what motivates you to do a good job in life? What motivates you? Or is there any person that you look up to in your life?
Oh, I think for a job, but first of all, I think whatever I do in my life, it just to myself, because sometimes what we do, we want to make our parents proud, like people say good things about us. But I guess if we have that kind of mindset, lastly, we will feel like stressed or feel like we are not achieving what they want. Yes, so basically what we do is just like for our own satisfaction. So I love to see like on how Malaysian that are really good in works, like I think I look into person that have a balanced personality. I mean, the person is humble, at the same time they are do the best in their job. Yes.
Interesting. I'm curious about your brought out, Lina. Are your parents very strict or they are very lenient? They listen.
Oh, I think maybe before this quite strict, but not really strict, but then when I start to grow up,
Or they are strict, you just don't follow.
no.
Are you the naughty one that don't follow?
No, I
just
am
kidding.
the follow one.
Yeah,
But
continue. Sorry. Yep.
So I guess maybe my parents are there to listen what I'm trying to share.
They listen.
Yes.
So do you have any words for those parents who are listening? Perhaps, as a child, how to bring, even to me, I'm a parent, maybe an advice to me as a parent, what should we do to help our child to be the best of them?
I think I can say that yes. Oh, yes, it's true. We want the best for our children, right? But then when we have put our effort to raise them up from young until maybe teenagers, so after that is their choice to choose what they want and what they love. Because everyone start to have their own life. And you can see, if you are seeing the positive side on the Western country, you can see at the age of 18, they are started to
have their own
live
lives
by live by their own. Okay, so that means that they are really open, that they know that their own children have their own life. Okay, so like us, we are Asian, right? So maybe at the age of like 25, we still at our home with our parents.
Mhm.
And so for the parents, I really hope that you give the opportunity to your children to choose what they want in the life, on the career. Maybe we can try to advise or like to show the direction, but doesn't mean that we show the direction, we force someone to be like what we want
Want
to.
them to be.
Yes.
Yes, very genuine advice from a younger generation. I learned to, but I do agree, because I think we have to educate our kids that, you know, at some point of time you have to learn to make a decision and bear with the consequence of your own decision, because we won't be
Yeah.
able to actually hold their hand for the rest of their life. So we can only, like you say, give them advice, but at the end of the day, we give them blessings on the choice that they made in their life, right?
Yes.
So having,
Wait, Emeline.
yep.
I think like we have to be balanced, because some people that are really forcing their children to be like that, like for example doctor, but the some is like apa ambil je lah apa-apa, tak kisah kan. So I think at that state it's not good too, because macam umur yang belas-belas kan ataupun puluh-puluh, dia orang macam tak tahu lagi apa yang mereka nak buat. So they need someone yang macam cakap ni macam mana kan, tunjuk jalan.
Analyze with them, you know, analyze and give them the advice, right? So having said that, Lina, does your parents have any expectations towards your career? Last time and now maybe?
I think I cannot see the obvious one, the expectation, because my parents not telling me what they expect me to be maybe 3 years from now. No, they are not saying that, but I can see that my
praying
parents,
for you. They are praying hard for you to success.
Yeah, they're praying that I'm happy with I'm doing and just get the best. Yes. Because my dad's always said that I have to find what I really want to, like how my personality fit. Yeah.
Very wonderful dad. He's working. He's corporate. He's working in the corporate, is it?
Yes.
That's why.
Because my dad learning the mindfulness thing.
You're so blessed. Yeah, you really should thank him. True. Right, Lina, I heard that you have received a very good news recently. Do you want to share a little bit with us, if you don't mind?
Oh, okay. Thank you, Emeline, for that. And firstly, before I would share to you guys, I would say thanks to God that allow all this to happen. And I got an offer to continue my studies in Japan, and that is a full scholarship.
That was what you wish for, right? You applied the secret, right? They say the secret, you attract what you want, right? Congratulations.
Thank you, Emeline.
Yeah, you want to elaborate a little bit more about this scholarship? What will you do in Japan?
Oh, basically, what I will do, okay. Basically, before this, I never thought on to continue my studies outside, because I had target to continue master, but then I feel like I want to continue maybe in USM or UKM, but then after I did my degree, I feel like why I never feel I want to explore at outside, right? So at that time, I start to look into the opportunity on the scholarship. And at that time, I see like few friends got scholarship, and then they are continue their study at Paris, something like that. So I start to, okay, there's actually a lot of opportunities.
Right.
So so in what I'm get right now, I will continue studies at Hiroshima. So basically what I do is about the things that I'm doing right now. I'm not doing the science one.
Right.
Yeah, I'm doing the international business. But then in my research proposal, I combine it with my undergrad knowledge too, because I insert the element of environment.
Right.
So basically what I target is I have to use my knowledge in environment still use it, but I
In
combine
another
with
way.
one. Yes.
Right. So how long will that be? How long will you be staying in Japan?
2 years.
Are you nervous now?
I'm nervous, but I'm also excited. But
Right.
you know,
When will you be leaving? This year?
yes, this year, maybe in
Right.
October.
In October. So we wish you all the best. And after you have learned, come back and contribute that back to Malaysia, yeah? So that we can have a better Malaysia with all the knowledge that you have learned from, from Japan. Lina, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I get my 5 years from now, almost 30. So,
Hey, I'm trying to hide your age.
I say almost 30, but not a specific age.
Yep.
So I can say, maybe at that time I will finish my master. So maybe I will continue working at Japan. Like who knows? I have the opportunity, right? So I think on the career, something like that.
Right.
So for my personal, I hope that I have the opportunity to, like you already married, right? So because for me, I'm not like a person that really focus on career or study only, because I know
You
that
want a balanced life.
we should like step on another commitment, right? But we just hope the best, like
just do our
God.
best in every stage of our life. God will do the rest.
Yes.
Yeah. So Lina, when you get the scholarship, right? What first come to your mind? What crossed your mind? Did you actually learn something from this whole thing? Did you realize something?
Yes, I can say that I realized something, which is I believe that if you are really put your target, or like if you really believe on that thing, it will happen. Like for me, I don't share this thing with many people, because for me, I guess when I still applying, but I'm not get it, so it's not good to really like talk to other people, right? So not only my family know about that. So
But when you do you do it as if I akan dapat? You already dreamed that, Do you do it with that in your mind?
Yes, I do that the best, and I believe that I will get that. And also I can say that I believe on the thing on manifesting.
Yeah. I think when I
that.
listen to your story, right, I feel that also. It's like, when we dream of something, we work towards it, it will come. But we have to first have faith and believe it will come. Maybe in God's timing, we don't know when it will happen, but it will come anyway, right? And it's actually out of your expectation. You wanted it to be in Malaysia only. And God is giving you something even bigger.
Yes, because on that time when I waiting for my application, either I get or not, I feel like I hope that I will get, because I already gave the best that I could. And also I have the reason not just to continue study, but because I have some of that reason that only God knows, right? So I really hope that time that please let me something like that.
But did you lose hope when you didn't get any news at first? Do you lose hope, or you still being hopeful, frankly?
Because at that time when I contact with the officer, I said to her that if I get or not get the scholarship, please let me know through the email, so I get to know without waiting anymore, right? So at that time she said that at the end of June, but then not hearing any news. But then she emailed me that the result is not come out yet. So I feel okay. But at that time I feel like I don't know.
But did you think that mesti dah tak ada dah, definitely no more, or you still have that hope? I still hope that you will come.
Yeah, I still have that hope, because at that time no news that I tak dapatkan. So I still believe on that.
So Lina, do you have any, any words of encouragement for perhaps for those friends now that at the crossroad waiting for something to happen tapi macam tak berlaku lagi? Do you have any, any encouragement for them?
Okay, I can say that first of all, maybe that you are watching right now, you just same situation as me, same batch as me, same maybe our age is quite similar. So we are in the situation that we are still confusing and also like blur on what things to do, right? So same as me. Before so I graduated and then I just start my working because I feel not comfortable at home, not doing anything. Because some of my friends get some rest, before like 1 until 2 months at home to take some rest, but I'm not like that. So but at that time I feel like, oh, kenapa pula I tak rehat kan, sebab masa penat juga. So masa I penat tu I macam memang banyak fikir jugalah, sebab I rasa macam kan tiba-tiba yang I dapat tahu yang I rasa nak masuk sales semua kan. Semua, dan waktu tu memang it's not easy for me lah to make a decision untuk fikirkan semua ni. So what I can say to all of you, it is normal to feel that way because I also feel that way. Maybe you see that I'm not facing that, but you don't know like how many I cry on that thing because yeah, it's not easy to navigate our life right after degree. So but if you are watching right now and you have something that you are targeting, so I really hope that you put your belief and faith on that things, because believe me, everything is possible if first you believe in yourself. Because if you are not believing on in yourself or what you are aiming for, I think it's hard for you to get it. Yes. So basically we learn time by time. So maybe before this you are not really good into these things, but times change. We also change. We change some of our mindset. So yeah, I think there is nothing impossible. So keep on going.
Very good. Thank you so much. Lina, I think we have come to an end of the session. Do you still have any words, maybe you want to express gratitude to any of your friends, your superior or teachers, your parents, or any last piece of advice before we say goodbye to our audiences? Like you say, I believe that all your tears, all your sadness, you're sharing with us all the happy stories. But what about the pain that you have gone through? Do you have anything that, any people that you want to thank throughout this period that has supported you, or perhaps you do not want to see our audience that is going through the same thing? Maybe give them some tips how to avoid those moments in life. Do you have any more advice for them?
Okay, so first of all, I would like to thank you for everyone that are really close to me. For example, my families, my parents, my close friends, that they are really knowing how much I'm struggling. And also, I feel like I make, honestly lah, I rasa I buatkan diorang rasa macam, tak, mungkin agak tidak selesa lah, because as for me, I macam kalau I tahu benda tu masalah kan, macam I nampak itu masalah dan I kena selesaikan, I macam memang akan fikirkan dan kita nak selesaikan kan. So I macam banyak kali cakap dengan mereka macam, betul ke apa yang I nak pilih ni kan, macam betul ke benda ni semua normal untuk rasa macam ni semua. So thank you so much for those that ada di belakang to support me. So thank you so much. I also hope that we macam mana kita semua ada ujian yang berbeza, macam kita
different
semua
tests
ada,
from God.
Betul. So I doakan macam you pun akan jumpa perjalanan hidup you yang macam tu. So macam I undergo like banyak jugalah, sebab to have something in life, it's not having like 1 or 2 days, the answer is there.
Correct.
So for me, okay, I juga baca yang macam we jangan terlampau spend our times to find ourself. Macam kita nak jadi apa, but then you create yourself. You macam teruskan berjalan, then you akan nampak your own potential, your own strength. So macam kalau you rasa macam tak okay on what you having right now, the answer is not going to straight away akan jumpa you. You have to
Continue to move, navigate,
continue
then you
working.
can see your destination, right?
Yes, true. So thank you so much for all of you that believe in me. So as I mentioned, everything is possible for you. So I think you have to know what you really want in life, and you try to get it, and you believe in that. So as for me, I undergo not good things too, that I'm also a normal people. Like bukannya macam semua rezeki datang tiba-tiba kan. Macam kalau kita nak nampak benda tu, macam I pun tiba-tiba kan, macam I terbuka hati untuk nampak benda ni semua. So for me, I think kalau you start untuk rasa tidak selesa dengan keadaan you sekarang, itu bermakna you sedang diberikan peluang untuk berfikir yang you sebenarnya apa yang you nak pilih. Sebab macam I rasa macam maybe masa I anggap lah kan, yang masa tu I tidak selesa untuk fikir tu, ia adalah satu peluang, opportunity from God that want to make me rethink apa yang sebenarnya yang I nak buat. So dia macam God berikan you peluang untuk you fikir, so you have to choose on it, and you have to make a decision. So you have to try out, okay. And then also our mindset is really important. Like anything happen, the negative way, you can turn it out into positive way if you change it in your own mind. Yeah, that's the thing that I still struggle. But you know, I know about it, but I still struggle. But I just keep on learning. So I just want to share with you guys lah. Macam everything is hard in our life because this is life. We have up and down, right? So we have to control our mind, master our mind, and everything will be okay.
Lina, I'm very curious. You learned all this through your sales journey, is it?
Like what?
Like positive, negative, mind, everything is from your sales journey, or memang when you know, doing your engineering studies, you memang keep upgrading your own mindset, you know?
I think no. It just because I searched about it.
Yes, you read about it, you learn about
yes,
it.
read about it. It's more to mindfulness thing.
Right. You believe that mind can actually change someone, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
True.
Very good. You talk like a motivator, you know, just now. Very, very good. Thank you so much, Lina, for your selfless and most humble sharing. I think even myself, I've learned a lot through your sharing today. We at IK Academy wish you all the best and good success for the future. So when you reach Japan, maybe you can give us a hi from Japan, yeah? Yeah, audiences, thank you so much for joining us tonight too. Maybe you would like to leave a thank you note as a gesture of appreciation to our guest today, Fadlina, Adlin, right? Please stay tuned with us at iClub by IK Academy for our upcoming webinars. Like what Fadlina says, you can look for her in LinkedIn. You can be friend with her there to, if you need more advice. I think she's more than happy to assist, right, Lina?
Yes, you can find me through LinkedIn. My name Fadlina Adlin. So Instagram also, I think there is my friends from Instagram because I share this this poster. So you just can reach me.
So after you go to Japan, will you change your Japanese name? No, right? Still Fadlina Adlin, right?
Yes, then.
Thank you once again, Lina, for being with us tonight. Yeah, right. Thank you, audiences. So stay safe and good night from me at IK Academy. See all of you next time. Bye-bye. Thanks, Lina. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone.
Hey everyone.
Hi everybody.
Hello.
Stay strong.
Stay safe.
Stay safe. Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Stay safe, everyone.
Stay together.
Stay hydrated. Stay strong. Stay safe. Stay at home. Stay at home, yeah. Stay at home.
くれぐれもお体をお大事に。